हेलो एवरीवन, वेलकम टू माय यूट्यूब चैनल। सो बेसिकली कल की वीडियो में हमने ई कॉमर्स ऐप में हेडर और अपने हीरो सेक्शन डिजाइन कर लिया था। सो सबसे पहले आज हम अपने कोड को क्लीन अप करेंगे एंड अगर आप लोगों को इस कोड के अंदर कुछ चेंजेस करने हैं या कंट्रीब्यूशन करनी है या फिर ये कोड आपको चाहिए तो गिटहब की लिंक डिस्क्रिप्शन में है, आप वहां से ले सकते हैं। एंड लेट्स गेट स्टार्टेड। सो सबसे पहले हम इस कोड को क्लीन अप करेंगे। सो एक कंपोनेंट्स बनाते हैं होम पेज के नाम से। उसके अंदर हम हेडर को रखेंगे, होम पेज के हेडर को, एंड ऑल द क्राउजल पार्ट। एंड ऑल्सो आज हम क्रिएट करने वाले हैं यूआई के अंदर प्रोडक्ट्स लिस्टिंग। सो वो भी आज हम देखेंगे। सो लेट्स गेट स्टार्टेड। सबसे पहले हम कंपोनेंट्स के अंदर एक फोल्डर बनाते हैं होम पेज का। सो होम पेज, एंड यहाँ पे एक फाइल होगा हीरो सेक्शन, hero.tsx। सो rafc करते हैं, रिमूव दिस import react पार्ट। बेसिकली ये किसी काम का नहीं है, इन टाइप स्क्रिप्ट। एंड इन आवर होम पेज जो हमने क्राउजर बनाया था इसको थोड़ा सा फिक्स करते हैं। तो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल फ्लेक्स कॉल है, इसकी कैप को प्रॉपर्टी देते हैं 5 एंड यहाँ से मार्जिन टॉप हम रिमूव करते हैं एंड कॉपी दिस पार्ट, रिमूव दिस। हीरो सेक्शन में हम इस चीज को पेस्ट कर देंगे एंड ऑल्सो वी हैव टू कॉपी दिस इंपोर्ट सेक्शन ऑफ क्राउसल एंड ऑटो प्ले। या इट्स गुड। एक बार ब्राउजर में देख लेते हैं। ओके, तो हमने इंपोर्ट नहीं किया है हीरो सेक्शन को। यहाँ पे हम हीरो सेक्शन को इंपोर्ट कर लेते हैं। या हीरो सेक्शन को इंपोर्ट कर लिया है हमने, सही है। और हेडर को हम कंपोनेंट्स के ही अंदर रखेंगे, किसी कंपोनेंट्स के अंदर किसी दूसरे फोल्डर के अंदर नहीं डालेंगे, क्योंकि हेडर्स की जरूरत हमें किसी दूसरे पेज में भी आ सकती है। सो दैट्स व्हाई हेडर को हम हेडर कंपोनेंट्स के अंदर, कंपोनेंट्स के रूट फोल्डर के अंदर ही रखेंगे। सो yeah, it's looking good here. Let's create a new file which is recent.tsx. So rafc कर लेते हैं, remove this import part, and also import this recent component in our home page component. It's, yeah, it's showing here recent. Let's modify it. So first इस div को एक class देते हैं, class name, इसकी display property flags and flags is flags column. So we have to show the products in cards. So from Shadcn, we import the card component from Shadcn. So card component, just add this, close the server, paste the command, hit enter, and yeah, npm run dev and refresh this page. Yeah. So now first copy the import part of cards. Yes. And also copy the carousel part of it. We have already the carousel component. ये जो इमेज की प्रॉपर्टी स्लाइड्स की है ये उसी carousel component से आ रही है। जो पिछली वीडियो में हमने इंस्टॉल किया था। तो वी हैव टू जस्ट कॉपी द इंपोर्ट part of browser. So yeah, and after it, first gap it to h1 here recently added products and ism class they gave it text excel and font they semi bold. So yeah, it's looking good, no problem at all. And add some div. Class name is going to flags. That's all. Justify center, items center, and under this we add carousel. Okay, carousel, and under this carousel we have a carousel content. Okay, and under this carousel we have to import our products in the carousel item. So for that, let's import a JSON file over the public folder. So you can see the recent product.json folder over here. It has total 21 items, and you can get this from GitHub link. Get this JSON file. Actually, this JSON file act like API calling feature. So let's implement this. So first of all, data set data. So data set data and import the user state. It has type any array, and in the use effect hook we call our JSON file. So let's fetch it. Fetch in the public folder. It's recent product dot JSON. When it fetch the recent product dot JSON file, after that dot then after fetching it, trace whatever response we have. It generates that response at JSON, and then whatever data under the JSON file, it sets that data to our const data. If it has any error, so it's console the error simply. Yeah, and we add a empty dependency, so it's called only one first time whenever the component mount, and after this in browser content we have to import that data, whatever the API gives us data to show in the recently added product. So yeah, data dot products. In recent product.json file, we have main JSON. Under that JSON, we have products, and under that products, we have all the data, whatever data we need, with name, price, description, category, and image URL and stock. So we have image URL is a dummy image URL, not an original one. It's simply not working. So for that we use one of these images for every products. So let's do data dot products dot map and pro product, which is type of any, and index, which is type of number. Under this we had browser item, and we give that browser item a key, which is going to be index. And under that browser item, basically we have to give a class name for it basis 1 is to 5. So it's so 5 products uh, under one screen. It shows us just like here. It shows only one image under one screen, but I want 5 products under 5 screen. So basis of 1 by 5. After that class name, we add cards. So first card, under that card we have to give some properties, class name properties to card. So height is going to around 420 pixel, and it's gonna be flags, and the flags all also justify between uh, yeah. Now add a div for it in the card, and after that add card header. In card header add image tag. So image tag going to be in an src 1.1.jpg, and alt, we basically give the art the product name, whatever the product name. This is the alternative. So product dot name is art, and we have to define some style here in this image. uh, Sorry, width width of 100%, and height of around 200 pixel. Yeah, that's good, I think. And object field each cover. Yeah. And after the card header, add card content, and in the card content give card title, and card title each product dot name, and also give card description, because we have description in recent product.json. So you can see name, price, description, category, image, URL, and a style. So we use some of them. In description, use sorry, not item. It's product dot description, and yeah, and after that div, we add card footer, and in the card footer we add a span, which is dollar sign and product dot price, and we also add a button here, button for add to cart. So let's see, and yeah, browser next and browser previous. We didn't import that. First import browser previous button and then browser next button. So let's see how it's look. So basically it's not look good. So we have to define some CSS over here. So in browser we have to define some in a style CSS for browser. So a style, in a style we have to define a width. So okay, width is going to 90 VW. Yeah, now it's look good. And also we have to define something in the card footer. Class name is going to flex and gap of 5. Yeah, now it's look good. Now it's look good. Wireless Bluetooth headphones, 4K Ultra HD Smart TV, gaming laptop, a smartphone, wireless mouse, and you can change all these products. Yeah, it's looking good. So now we design same thing with recently added products. We already added it. So let's add most purchased one and top rated one. So yeah, most purchased, create a component of most purchased, just remove the import statement of React most and import the most purchased. So it's going to be about to same. So just why not just copy all these, paste it here, and also copy this one, paste it here, also copy the UI, and paste it. Yes, we have to just simply change recently added products to most purchased products. We have the same data because we have only one JSON file here. When we build backend, so we can add multiple data over recent product.json file or directly call the API from the server. So yeah, UI is almost completed. After that, we are going to build our backend. So let's get started in our backend folder. So for that backend, open new terminal and make a new directly here, which is server cd server, and run a command npm init y init y. Actually npm init y command does, yeah, it's create a package.json file with name of the folder is server with version name, and main file is going to be index.js. So I'm keeping this one in server.json. First install some packages, npm express, also course.env. We are going to use MongoDB as our database. So for MongoDB connection, we are using Mongoose library to connect to our MongoDB data. All packages are installed successfully. So clear the terminal and create an index.html file under it. Index.js file, not the HTML one. And also create a .git ignore file. And here no add node modules .env, node modules .env .ds store, yeah, h31. That's good enough. In index.js file, first import require the require express, and also require the course, and also require .env, and after that .env.config, call the .config function from .env, and first const app is equal to express, and decide a port, const port, it's process.env.port or either 8000. So here app.use course, basically course does it allow you to access the data from same origin or anywhere from the internet. If you don't allow course any specific website, that website is not going to use your backend, or if you don't allow your URL in the course, it means your website is not going to, your front end is not going to use your backend. So add here app.listen, and that is port console.log server is running on port whatever the port number my server is running on, and create a app.get. It accepts two parameter, request and response. So whenever a request found on slash route, it's going to send rest.send hello world. So we have to change something on package.json. In scripts, we first add a start node index.js and also add dev node1 index.js. So after that, it's our server setup is completed. So run the server from npm run dev. It's started at node1 and localhost 8000. Yeah, it's hello world. So our server is running fine. So first of all, we have to start our MongoDB server. If you are using Windows, then it's not necessary to start the server because in Windows it's already running. If you installed the MongoDB Compass, it's already running. If you are using Mac or Linux, so you have to run this command after installing the MongoDB: sudo MongoDB dbpath is equal to slash your home folder. In my case, that is users Rosen slash data slash db. Enter your password, and yes, it's running now. After that, create a new file under server, name it connection.js, and import mongoose here. Const mongoose require mongoose. So let's create a .env file in our server and create a first variable mongo URI is going to be MongoDB localhost 27017 and your database name. So I want my database name as ecommerce. Let's cut it and import the MongoDB variable from .env file in connection.js. So create a variable const mongo URI is equal to process.env.mongo URI, and let's connect it. Mongoose dot connect from mongo URI dot then console dot log connected to MongoDB. If it's got any error, then console the error. Console dot log error. Let's export it, the Mongoose from connection.js to our server folder so we can import this Mongoose from anywhere. So first of all, import Mongoose here. So require connection. So you can see in console we have connected to MongoDB. So we have to do our next thing, which is create models. First of all, create a new folder, name it models, and under it, if you go to client, let's run client one more time, npm run dev. So you can see we added a login feature here. So in client, we have login feature means we have users data. In users, they have their email ID, name, passwords, and all that. So we create a collection of that. So create a users.js file, import mongoose here, and const users is equal to new mongoose dot schema, and schema is going to like name, and that's sorry, type string, that's type string, and required true. Same with email, type is string, required true, and password type is string, required true, and whatever we want from user. I think name, email, and password. So that's great for now. If we need something else in future, then we will modify this one. So after creating models, we create a routes. So create a new folder, name it routes. Under the routes, create, sorry, the route is like login.js. We create a login route, and here, okay, we have to do one more thing after the course, app.use express.json, so we can send the response in JSON format. Const express is equal to require express, and const router is equal to express dot router, and router dot, basically it's router dot post. It's accept two parameter, request and response. Here in this login route, it's find email and password from request.body. So const email and password from request.body. If not email, so we added a validation here. If not email or not password, then basically it returns a response to client with a status code of 400 with JSON, and a message is going to please enter all details. That's good. And also we have to add some library for it. So add npm I JSON wave token and bcrypt.js. So basically JSON wave token does a simple thing. It's store some data in it with encrypted format. You send that data to cookie in the front end or as a local storage to the front end, and front end every time sends JSON web token. mm, its short form is JWT. So basically JWT front end all every time send you, so you can detect you are logged in with right user or not. And bcrypt.js is uses to hash your password. So basically you can do with the crypto library as well, the inbuilt JavaScript library crypto, and we can also use the bcrypt.js to enhance more security in it. So yeah, let's get us started for it. So first of all, import the users from models. So require models, and from here users. So after getting email and password, we check that email or password is available in our database or not. So const user is equal to users dot find one with email. If it's available, then we need to proceed. If it's not available, if not user, so return a response with a status code of 404 JSON and message with user does not exist. Or if it finds the user, then we need to check the password. So password is in the hash format. So we need to import the const bcrypt, yeah, bcrypt from bcrypt.js library. If it finds the user, then we have to check the password. So bcrypt dot compare password user dot password, whatever user we found here, and the password which has user, it compare the password with user dot password. Password is the simple string which we get from the client side, and it's take the simple string and hash it and matches that password to whatever we have saved in our DB. Save it in a variable const hash const hash pass is equal to bcrypt dot compare password dot user dot password. If password is not matched, so basically it's written a false statement. So we also return with error code 404, and JSON message is going to invalid credential, right? If password matches, so we have to So for that we have to install require the JWT from JSON Web Token. After it do one thing. It has we have to in the .env file JWT secret is equal to super secret key. Like this. This is a private key of JWT token. If private key and public key matches, then it's return the data, whichever it has. So JSON Web Token, it's sign, it has the data, whatever data you want to save. So I want to save the user dot underscore ID in it, and my private key is process dot env dot jwt secret. I think jwt secret, yeah, it's great. And let's say expires, yeah, whatever 3600. After that it returns two things: error and token. So if it returns the error, so simply console.log that error. If not, it returns our token. Then JSON rest.json with a status code of 200, we send our token simply and nothing else. So go to index.js and import it as login and require routes/login. So after completing the login route, we have to import it. Import the router module dot module dot actually exports the router, exports is equal to router, yeah, and import it in index.js file slash login require routes login. Yeah, our app runs fine without any error. So for testing, we using Postman. So HTTP localhost 8000 is our API URL where our API is running right now, and slash login is route. This is the slash login route, and in login we need email and password from request.body. So we added email and password in request.body, and this is our post request. This is our post request and send it. Okay, so we have some error with type error. Users.find one is not a function. Okay, so I think we have to use async here and await. We have to wait till it finds, and I don't think here. Okay, we have to compare the password for. Okay, await. Yeah, let's try one more time. Okay, we got an error that is users.find one is not a function. So let's check our users.js. Okay, we don't export it. We didn't export it. So const user is equal to mongoose dot model, and this is user users, and let's module dot exports is equal to user. So now it works. So let's send once, and yeah, we got message that user does not exist. That's correct. And so we have to create a register route, register.js, and const express is equal to require express, and const router is equal to express.router, and also const users is equal to require from models users, and router.post async request and response. We need name, email, and password from request.body. If name, email, and password is not in request.body, then we have to return please enter all field details. So first of all, let's test this one with like this empty and send it. Please enter all fields. Yeah, that's working great. And if we have name, email, and password, then we check for the user. If user is already present or not, await users dot find one by email. If it's present, then we have to return an error. Return response dot status with message is or user already exists. If it not, then we have to save a new user. So new users in name field, name, and email field email, and yeah, we have to hash the password here. So const bcrypt require bcrypt.js. We have salt await bcrypt dot gen salt of 10, and after that hash pass await bcrypt dot hash our simple string password, and salt basically is how secure our password is, like which algorithm it is used, like that. So password is hashed pass, and after that await new user dot save. save it. When it saves, then return rest.status with 200 that user registered successfully, and module.export is equal to router. That's great. And import it in index app.use, make it sign up, and require from routes require register. Our app is running fine without any error till now. So let's test it out. So first abc at example.com. User does not exist because I am using login route. Create a new request here at request, and this is the post request http 8000 and its sign up. In body raw format, first is name is Rosan, and email is rosan at gmail.com, and password, let's try without password. What is send, it's written a 400 byte request with a message is please enter our fields. Yeah, that's correct. That what we configured for the backend. And let's create a password with abc123, and let's send it, and user registered successfully. Let's see MongoDB compass, encompass the local and e-commerce users. In users, we have one user, whatever we registered just now with name Rosan, email is rosan at gmail.com, and password is some gibberish format. This is the hashed password, not the actual string password, and it's irreversible. Means you can't generate a simple string from this password, this hash password. So we try to log in with this email and password, this password. Just send a request, and it's written as a token. It This token has data is ID. I have user.id. If you can see in MongoDB, underscore ID is a object ID. Basically, MongoDB generates a unique ID for every documents under the collection. So it's easy to find that via the ID. So that token has the ID, and every time when we log in, so we can get the ID from that token, JWT token, and from that ID we identify that user is correct or not. So yeah, everything is working fine right now, and login and register route is created without any error. Our service is running perfectly. So yeah, login and register route is configured, and we have to configure next is products route. So we have to create some models of products, and also configure some routes related to products, because we have two products, recently added products and most purchased products right now. So that one, and we have to build a screen for login and also for cart. So that's it for today's video, and we can do all the rest things in our upcoming videos. Like this video, subscribe this channel, and share this video with your friends. And also, if you need the GitHub link of this project and you want to contribute something from your own, then you can check the description for the GitHub link. And also, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and start this project on GitHub. All those links are flashing on your screen and also in description, so you can go and check it out. Thank you.